This is a video about going tubeless on a Continental Mountain King tyre 2.2. It's a non-UST variety with Ritchie non-UST rims. We've begun by turning the tyre inside out. This should give the tyre a bit of sort of open grab into the rim when it comes to biting in. Oh wow. For rim tape, we've chosen to use some black PVC electrical tape as it's to hand. It worked on the trial run, so it should hopefully work again. Trying to lay it down without any wrinkles. Just work it into the rim.
Just cut it out roughly first, yeah.
What about tubeless valves, I hear you say? Well, an old inner tube does the job just lovely. We just cut a section off. As you can see, this was a slime tube, but it's had a very hard life, or at least the other one had anyway. More punctures than rubber. You can save the slime in a cup for later. It's very important. So just trim down the rubber on the edge of the valve. You have to cut back the rubber fairly tight to the valve stem, as otherwise the bead of the tyre will struggle to fit in the gap between the rim walls and the centre, so it'll be too wide to fit in there, so the rim can't get down the edge. Okay, that's cut down plenty. See, it's got a bit of a step on it to stop it getting pulled through the hole when we tighten it up. Next thing is to put a wrap of tape around here, and for that we use a self-amalgamating rubber tape. Next step. So we're taking a piece of the tape, cut it off and then cut it lengthways. Now, if I start up right up in there, give it a good stretch as you put it on. This helps to seal. Stops any air. You should be able to get this from a electrician's supply store or a hardware store. Well, there we go, we've built it up into a nice sort of cone wedge shape, so when we push it in it will form a nice airtight seal. Okay, so we've forced it into the hole. Now add the screw. And then, with a bit of pressure, a handy tool, push down on top and then screw up the rest of the way. Okay, so now we've forced the valve in. As you can see, there's a nice clear track either side. This is where the bead of the tyre is going to sit. Okay, we start turning the tyres around the right way. Getting ready to pop in. You can see, opening them. Turn them inside out, it's opened out the edge here, so now it'll bite in easily. Slime Pro sealant, as it's cheap. eBay shop, high on bikes. Okay, we're just pouring 2 cups of sealant into the tyre carcass. Okay, what we've got in here is the, Suffolk boy. What we've got in here is the slime sealant from a slime tube. This is the one that had died. You see it's quite thick, which is ideal for the next paintbrush or improvised paintbrush. Use your old slime sealant, the extra thick stuff, to paint around the edges. Get it right in the seal. Without this, the air just leaks by and it doesn't take to the rim. Maybe a problem when it comes to the tyre popping off on a run, but we'll see how it goes and we'll post an update. Don't keep laughing. What was there to say about this bit?
You know, this is...
Oh yeah, you could use fairy liquid.
This is petroleum.
Could use some fairy liquid instead, but any sort of substance that will help act as a temporary bung, really. So that seems to be doing the job. It looks an absolute sod, but honestly, afterwards, it comes out nice and clean. Okay, this is the improvised tool for inflating this. You might be able to use an air inflator, but, well, this seems to get the air in quick, which is what we need. It's got a Presta Schrader adapter, a bit of pipe that comes with the slime, and a bayonet. Inflated, distribute the sealant around the tyre and clean off any excess that comes out. You might find that the walls of the tyre actually bubble, but that stops after a little while and the tyre stays up. I think about 5 hours on now. This one's still holding pressure. Might want to top up eventually. Well, the slime's definitely doing its jobs, because there's a hole, and oh, there's a hole, and any more? No, just the two on this one. There might be another one at the front. There. Yeah. Oh, can't complain. We'll see how it goes.